Today on Pension Education, we'll be looking at accrued rights. Accrued rights is the coverage earned by an employee on a pension plan based on years of service with an employer. In other words, accrued benefits are another form of income employees receive, but not paid immediately. Before the enactment of the Pension Reform Act 2004, there were irregularities in the payment of retirement benefits to retirees in the old pension scheme. This led to the backlog of unpaid benefits, which became a liability to the government. Employees who were in the public service of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory before the commencement of the Pension Reform Act 2004 have accrued rights which are protected through the issuance of Federal Government Retirement Bond. The bond is issued by the federal government so that whenever any employee retires, there is a provision by the federal government to redeem the bond and pay the accrued rights of the employee. In order to ensure that pensioners were paid their accrued rights, the federal government established a Retirement Benefits Bond Redemption Fund account, which is opened and managed by the Central Bank of Nigeria to enhance payment of pensioners who have not been paid. The Pension Reform Act 2014 in sections 39 states the responsibility of the federal government to ensure the payment of the accrued rights. It states that the Central Bank of Nigeria shall establish, invest, and manage a fund to be known as the Federal Government Retirement Benefits Bond Redemption Fund. In this act referred to as the Redemption Fund, in respect of the federal public service, the federal government shall pay into the redemption fund an amount not less than 5% of the total monthly wage bill payable to employees in the public service of the Federation. Without prejudice to subsection 2 of this section, the Commission shall by the end of every calendar year determine the adequacy of the redemption fund against the projected pension liability of government arising from voluntary and mandatory retirements, death of employees in service, and rights of pensioners to pension review in line with sections 173 subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, and advise the Budget Office of the Federation of shortfall, if any. The Budget Office of the Federation shall, on receipt of advice from the Commission, pursuant to subsection 3 of this section, ensure adequate appropriation for the shortfall and subsequent payment. The amount in the redemption fund shall be used by the Central Bank of Nigeria as prescribed by the Commission to redeem any retirement benefit bonds issued pursuant to section 15 subsection 1A of this Act. This is all we have on pension education today. Thanks for watching.